Hey everybody, welcome to your next course. Got personal investing, portfolio management, BA340. I got my scenery up here. I always got my scenery. Oh, you've been in courses with me before, so I know it's kind of routine. We also got the July 4th coming up this week, so I got some fireworks going on there. Um, this upcoming course here, my little topic I'll talk about is about discipline and self-discipline. Just because that's a common theme I see with students that do have problems with keeping up or even passing courses. Because sometimes some students fail courses, and it's always seems to be about discipline. Sometimes students will say as well they got too much work, time management. But again, it all comes back to the self-discipline thing. I got my little self-discipline quote here. Um, and it's important that you have discipline so that you can manage time. Don't let the distractors distract you, and so forth. Because otherwise, you fall behind. And those who fall behind, you end up putting much more time into it than if you just schedule your week out where you take that hour or 2 hours or whatever it is. I realize it's very difficult to spend the required hours or to recommend what the expected hours is for a course. Students are expected to put 10, 20 hours a week into just one course. I realize that's very difficult, but at least if you do, an hour here or there every day, you'll be ahead of the game. So that's my point. Just self-discipline, um, and we'll just go from there. So you know, hope that works. The other thing I want to touch real quick, start a new course, but I want to go over the welcome letter, some policies real quick on the welcome letter. Um, Reason being, I just, I know it looks standard, but this is an updated one. I've added some things in there and updated things. So course completion, incompletes, also known as extensions. These are not automatics. And in the past, it may have been taken as an automatic, but it's been brought to my attention that it's not an automatic. There is certain policies that need to be adhered to by accrediting the school, accrediting agencies, even the Department of Education. So, I mean, just saying, hey, I had to work a lot last week, or I couldn't find a babysitter, or whatever, does not get you approved for incomplete. So I just want to make sure about that, because I've been, I guess I've been, I don't know if you want to call it good guy or accused or whatever, of always approving them, but I can't, unless they meet the criteria, we can't just automatically approve them anymore. So also, the other thing, discussions, just to make it clear, discussions are 30 points. Initial is 15, needs to be in there by Wednesday. If it's late, there's a 5-point deduction. Then you got to get your 2 replies to classmates in by Sunday. You also need to do a reply to the weekly instructor thread. So you got 3 different replies you're doing. Each one is 5 points. If you don't get them in by Sunday, the discussion ends. And I use the analogy, it's kind of going to a sporting game. You show up a day later, the game's over. You can't score any more points. So same thing with discussions. If you make any posts after the week is ended, you don't get points for that. Homework assignments, same thing. And all these things I'm talking have always been. I'm just reviewing it with you just in case. Homeworks need to be turned in on time. 10-point deduction if they're turned in late. And if it's more than 1 week late, they're not accepted, and you get 0 points. Again, this has been an old policy. I just haven't been enforcing it. So I just want to cover that, make sure there's no misunderstandings or anything. And again, I got one little thing here about time management. You need to manage your time, figure out how to do it. Also, don't look at school as something extra you have to do. Make it part of your life. That's one of the things I talk about, is just school is part of what you do. Just like the coffee, the babysitting the kid, watching your kids. The other things you do every day, it's just one of the things you do. And if you approach it that way, you'll do much better. So, all right. upcoming week here. So first week, you got 3 chapters. Now, one of the things I'll say about this course is most students really like this course because it has to do with something that relates to you personally, which is your personal finances. So, you know, so these 3 chapters cover a lot. The last one covers taxes. So again, you know, usually everybody likes these courses, and so there's no problems there. So again, you got my phone number. You know, if you need to text me, call me. Also, the inbox over here. You know, the Canvas system. You know, shoot me an email 7 days a week. And so, welcome to the course. And like I said, we've all talked at one point or other. If you need to talk, you know, just get in touch with me. My test question this week, you know, I give the test questions, so I know that you actually watch the video. And the test question this week is, what's my 5-year-old grandson doing here? So you can let me know. With that, I will let you go. Like I said, I try to keep this short, just under 6 minutes here. So with that, have a great week. Welcome to your next course. And please get in touch with me if you got any questions. So, all right, take care, everybody.